The witness, knower, awarer, observer, experiencer of the illusion is part of the illusion. So it's not like I'm standing out here going, it's all an illusion. The knower, awarer, witnesser, beingness, observer of the illusion is part of the illusion. Because the observer, awarer, knower of the illusion is an abstraction of nothing. The emptiness omits, and out of that comes this thing that is not there. An illusion is defined as seeing something which is not there. Since I'm seeing a chair or a person or a coffee cup or whatever that be, since I'm seeing that, I don't see the emptiness. I'm only seeing 0.000054% of what's there. I'm not seeing what's there. Therefore, it's an illusion. And the I that's perceiving it is an abstraction or is formed through the omission of all of that emptiness. Therefore, the perceiver of the illusion is part of the illusion. So when Maharaj looked at me and said, there is no birth, there is no death, there is no person, it's all a concept, it's all an illusion, all of these things are part of the illusion, including the knower and aware of the illusion, and more importantly, spirituality is part of the illusion. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form. So if I gave you a quantum lens and you looked through the quantum lens, it would all be empty with these little particles, and that would basically be it. But again, Buddha did not say emptiness is great and form sucks. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form. There's only one substance, Advaita. Advaita means one substance, not two. Einstein, 2,500 years after the Buddha, made a statement which was that everything is emptiness, and form, like this chair, my arms, your thoughts, is condensed emptiness. So if you took this emptiness and condensed it like Campbell's soup, what you would eventually get is form. And if you thinned it out, you would get emptiness. Some people refer to this as formed matter in the dictionary, or formless matter. But there's still only one substance. So the nervous system and the brain, automatically, before you get there, omits all of this emptiness and only selects out a small piece. So what you see is an abstraction of nothing, of the emptiness. Now the question is, why or how does that even happen? The first reason is that the brain and nervous system have two primary functions. First function is survival. Fight, flight, freeze. I added a fourth, which is fight, flight, freeze, prey. The second thing is, the purpose of the nervous system is to organize chaos. Now, if you went and looked in your dictionary under the word chaos, the first definition is going to say something like completely out of order, out of control, something in that vein. The second or third definition, depending upon which brand of Webster's dictionary you look in, will say something like the emptiness prior to the creation of the physical universe. So the nervous system organizes the chaos by omitting the emptiness. And it does that automatically before you're there. So the next theme would be, I'm not the doer. And the question would be, why are you not the doer? So the I arises after the action event has already occurred, which means not only are you not the doer of the action, you also, there's no such thing as choice. Now, why is there no such thing as choice? There's no such thing as choice because the I that says I'm going to choose this or choose that arises after the action has already occurred. It would be like this. I am now raising my hand. I am now going to choose to put my hand down. See, I did it. I am now going to choose to put my hand up. See, I did it. This action and event has already occurred before the I ever got there. The illusion of doership, authorship, choosership, if you will, all of those are illusions, part of the nervous system's power of illusioning. So even spirituality is part of the illusion. What did Nisargadatta mean when he makes this kind of a statement? It's a very powerful statement. And that is that everything in the physical universe, I don't care whether it's war, peace, love, hate, forgiveness, or revenge, every single action, every single experience, all perceivables and conceivables are part of the illusion. Because if you can perceive it or conceive it, it's a byproduct of the nervous system's abstracting process. So the best way to understand Maharaj's spirituality, which is finding out who you are, is to go into Buddhism. The word nirvana. Most people have nirvana, meaning like I am going to go into nirvana. Some heaven, some blissful place for all of eternity where everything's fantastic. But what does the word nirvana actually mean? The definition of nirvana is extinction. In fact, if you looked it up, it would generally say nirvana, literal translation, extinction. Sometimes it says annihilation. So Buddha never really spoke much about nirvana because you can't say anything about what it is. It's total extinction. People think that spirituality is, I'm going to get rid of my ego and then I will be something. Well, be something, do something, have something, create something. But the fact is that nirvana means extinction, means no I, annihilation. The I is annihilated. Of course, the I wants to have the experience of what it's like to be no I, or to have nirvana. The I can't possibly have that, because the I is an abstraction of nothing. It isn't. So that is why the Buddha actually said in the Diamond Sutra, he said, no being has ever entered nirvana. Of course no being has ever entered nirvana, because no being ever could. Because a being can't enter something. Because in order to be in nirvana, there's no I, which means you wouldn't even know it. But the Buddha said brilliantly that you might not necessarily be even aware of your own enlightenment. Why? Because there won't even be an I there to realize it.